celebrating everything the Coastal Bend has to offer.
This is a great place to live, so let's talk about it.
Get the scoop on the latest trends, popular fashions, hottest music, exciting events, and so much more.
Come on, let's have some fun.
This is Coastal Living on KZTV.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Coastal Living, the at-home edition. It's a new week, it is a new month, and we are so excited to be sharing this time with you all. We've been through a lot this past couple of months, and it's really an opportunity for us to celebrate all of the things that we have survived, all the new things that we learned about ourselves, and it's an opportunity to set new goals for this upcoming week and month. It's so important to set goals to make sure that you have sort of a timeline of things to achieve. So we're going all out with a Monday motivation theme today. And, last week we talked about achievements for May and things that we wanted to accomplish in June. Jocelyn, what is something that you can't wait to get back to in June now that things are sort of easing back into normalcy?
Well, Clarissa, I've tried to change my mentality about really just staying positive. We're slowly going back to normal. Our economy is going back to normal, which I'm so happy about. However, I still want to maintain a positive lifestyle. I'm going to refrain from still going to the gym and going into some larger crowds. However, that's really it. I just want to stay positive no matter what, and I'm mostly excited about going back to the station. It has been quite a journey working from home. However, that's what I'm really looking forward to the most. What are some things that you're excited about?
Well, I have to agree with you on getting back into our workspace and just knowing that that is a place for business to get done. And we've learned a lot, right? Like having to work from home, it's been a big adjustment. For some people, it's been easier. For us, I can say it's been a little more challenging and we've learned so much. But like you said, I'm sort of avoiding the gym still, avoiding large crowds, and just sort of getting comfortable with hanging out with close friends and family for now, little small get-togethers and things like that. I want you guys at home to take advantage of this new beginning. It's a coincidence, June 1st, landing on a Monday, the beginning of this whole new week and month, to reflect on yourself. Again, think of things that you want to do this month and how you plan on handling yourself and your family, keeping everyone safe and healthy, and that's really all we can do. So we bid you good luck, guys, and we're excited to get into a great show today. One thing we mentioned earlier is that we are easing back into normalcy. A lot of the regular establishments that we loved and maybe took for granted at some points in time are now opening back up. And so we want to proceed with caution. Some people are still wearing masks, some aren't. One big place that I think we've all been eager to learn more about is the courthouse, which is reopening today. You kind of under a certain umbrella of rules and different things like that. So we want to get you all filled in on what to expect, just in case you've got some errands to take care of down at the courthouse. Check it out. And I am here with Kevin Kieschnick. He is the Nueces County Tax Assessor Collector, here to talk about the news of hopefully all the offices at Nueces County Courthouse reopening soon on June 1st. Thank you for joining me today, Kevin.
Hey, thank you very much, Clarissa.
All right, so we've heard the news and it's all of our first time dealing with this. So we're curious to know, how is the courthouse planning on reopening? Is it set in stone? And what is confirmed as far as all of that goes?
Yes, well, hopefully we'll be opening on June 1st. My initial plan was to be open on May 18th, but we just had some construction delays with getting our glass and things in place and some protective barriers that we've had on back order. So we had to push that back 2 weeks, but I feel pretty confident that we'll be open to serve the public in full capacity on June the 1st for the tax office.
Great. And you're speaking particularly on behalf of the tax office because there are many branches that are covered in the courthouse. And the only thing that is going to extend this time or delay it would be that we're making all the right precautions, taking the right precautions to make sure that everybody is safe during this time.
That's correct. And also some of the other departments are still having some delays in getting materials. But we feel pretty confident on June 1st we'll be able to reopen. But I do encourage everybody to double check just to make sure that there aren't any other delays. Right now, as we speak, they're installing the glass in the property tax section. They've got it installed in my motor vehicle. And so we will gradually be opening those up. Some of the branch offices may or may not be open at that time. I do anticipate Port Aransas and Bishop to be open. I'm not 100% sure yet about Robstown because we're still waiting on some design and installation of glass at the Robstown office. However, if Robstown isn't ready, we'll just keep it running the way it is for the time being until it is ready, and open the other offices on June 1st.
Wonderful. Well, it's great to know that you all are going above and beyond to take the measures necessary to keep us safe. Now, regardless of the circumstances, returning to normalcy period is going to mean large crowds and long waits because we're still wanting to practice social distancing. So how much can we do without going to the courthouse? What are we able to do online so that we can avoid those crowds?
I really encourage people, especially for motor vehicle, to get online and go to txdmv.gov. Make sure it's the .gov and not some other website, because that's the official site and there's no extra fees on that site. But to do their online vehicle registration, all you have to do is type in your VIN number or your plate number, and it'll pull your record up, and then you can pay the renewal online. Take a photocopy of the receipt, and that's proof of registration for 30 days while your sticker's in transit. So you've got proof of registration for 30 days, and then your sticker will probably be in anywhere from 7 to 10 business days.
Good to know. And for our viewers out there, this is especially for the elderly folks that may not be really tech savvy. Do what you can to reach out, see if they need help, and maybe do that on their behalf to help them avoid the long waits and putting themselves out in public that way. Now, what are some other things we may not think of that we could stay home and take care of online?
The other things you can do online is pay your property taxes. If you still have property taxes that are due, those can be done online as well. E-checks are free. The credit and debit card vendor charges a fee for those, but all you need is your account number and routing number. And this is good even come property tax season this upcoming year, because you can get online and do that. You don't need to buy a stamp. You don't have to come down here and wait in line. You don't have to worry about the snail mail not making it here. Once you utilize that online, you'll probably never come stand in line again. And the same thing goes for the motor vehicle department too. There's really no reason to come stand in line if you have online access to renew your motor vehicle registration, because you can just do it from your phone. You don't need to go drive to HEB. You don't have to come drive to the courthouse. Now, and you can even renew online, even if your registration is expired up to 6 months.
Okay, good to know.
So the online options available for 6 months is 30 days at HEB. And of course, if you're over that, you do have to come in and enjoy our wonderful lines here at the courthouse. But they do move pretty quick. It's just the spacing is going to be an issue here. We can see that right now. And I really am concerned about the possibility that they may require some people to wait outside. I don't like that idea, but unfortunately it is what it is today. And I don't have any control over that aspect.
Sure. So bring a fan with you if you do have to go, because it's getting hot out there, guys.
And don't bring unnecessary family members along with you either, please, because that takes up our social distancing space that could be used for others to get inside.
So true. Well, this is all very useful information. I know that our community is seeking out these important little details, because at the end of the day, we do have things to take care of. We have taxes to pay, registration to follow through with. So before we go, is there any other advice that you want to give our community as far as easing back into normalcy here at the courthouse?
Be patient. Our staff has been here working. We still have our drop boxes available now as we speak. We've been open for online and mail transactions, and people have been utilizing those. Don't be in a hurry, but be patient, and we'll get through this, and hopefully things will get back to normal sooner than later.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for your time, Mr. Kieschnick, and we thank you for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
All right, so I think we've got some really useful information here. Just remember, there are a lot of things that you can take care of online to avoid the crowds and standing in that hot heat, just in case it's too busy in the courthouse. So do what you can from the comfort of your home. You'll save yourselves a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of extra effort you don't have to put into it. So just keep that in mind. Now, we have a great show for you all today. We've got some Monday motivation. We missed those segments from back in the studio days, so we're going to get you motivated this week. Plus, we have an opportunity to practice yoga meditation with our yogi expert, Michelle Acebo. We're just getting started right here on Coastal Living. Stay with us.
You're watching Coastal Living on KZTV, the only lifestyle show made in the Coastal Bend for the Coastal Bend.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.